The solar system is a vast celestial system that consists of a central star, the Sun, and the various celestial bodies that orbit around it. These bodies include planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and other smaller objects. The gravitational force exerted by the Sun keeps these objects in orbit. The 8 major planets in our solar system, listed in order of their distance from the Sun, are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun and is the only known celestial body to support life. Moons, or natural satellites, orbit many of the planets. Earth, for example, has 1 moon, while Jupiter has over 70 known moons. In addition to planets and moons, the solar system contains asteroids and comets. Asteroids are rocky bodies, often found in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Comets are icy bodies that develop tails when they approach the Sun. The solar system formed approximately 4.6 billion years ago. Our solar system. Facts. There are many planetary systems in the universe, with planets orbiting host stars. Our planetary system is called the solar system because we use the word solar to describe things related to our star, after the Latin word for sun, solis. 10 things. Our solar system is made up of a star, 8 planets, and countless smaller bodies such as dwarf planets, asteroids, and comets. Artistic collage of solar system planets and asteroids. Our solar system orbits the center of the Milky Way galaxy at about 5,15,000 miles per hour, 8,28,000 kilometers per hour. We're in one of the galaxy's 4 spiral arms. Sun in Milky Way. It takes our solar system about 230 million years to complete one orbit around the galactic center. Illustration of spacecraft heading towards center of Milky Way. There are 3 general kinds of galaxies: elliptical, spiral, and irregular. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy. A spiral galaxy, a fuzzy oval tilted diagonally and partially towards the viewer. The inner solar system is the region comprising the terrestrial planets and the asteroid belt. Composed mainly of silicates and metals, the objects of the inner solar system are relatively close to the Sun. The radius of this entire region is less than the distance between the orbits of Jupiter and Saturn. This region is also within the frost line, which is a little less than 5 astronomical units, 750 million kilometer, 460 million mile, from the Sun. The 4 terrestrial or inner planets have dense, rocky compositions, few or no moons, and no ring systems. They are in hydrostatic equilibrium, forming a rounded shape, and have undergone planetary differentiation, causing chemical elements to accumulate at different radii. They are composed largely of refractory minerals such as silicates, which form their crusts and mantles, and metals such as iron and nickel which form their cores. 3 of the 4 inner planets, Venus, Earth and Mars, have atmospheres substantial enough to generate weather. The Sun is 93 million miles from the Earth. The light from the Sun only takes 8 minutes to travel to the Earth, but it would take Usain Bolt, the fastest man on Earth, 450 years to run from the Sun to the Earth. The Earth travels around the Sun in a loop that is shaped a bit like an oval. We call this the Earth's orbit. The Earth is always spinning around. Sometimes from where you stand on the Earth you can see the Sun. This is the daytime, and sometimes the part of the Earth where you are is facing away from the Sun, so it is dark. This is the nighttime. It takes 24 hours for the Earth to spin all the way around, and we call this a day. Find out more about night and day. There are 8 planets that orbit around the Sun. in order, going from the closest planet to the Sun, to the one that is farthest away. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All of the planets and the Sun are round, like balls. There is a lot of difference between the planets. Some planets like Earth are made of rock, and some like Jupiter are made of gas. The hottest planet is Venus, where the average temperature is 460 degrees Celsius, and the coldest is Uranus, which is -220 degrees Celsius. Mars is sometimes called the red planet because the rocks that it is made from are red. It is the closest planet to Earth, and is slightly smaller than Earth. The biggest planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is made of gas and is so big that you could fit 1,321 planets the size of Earth inside it. There is even a storm on Jupiter that is bigger than Earth. This storm has been blowing for hundreds of years and is called the Great Red Spot. Saturn is famous for having rings of small pieces of ice and dust around it. Like Jupiter, it is made of gas and is much bigger than Earth. The Moon is a ball of rock that orbits around the Earth, in the same way that the Earth orbits around the Sun.